a scrim for the in-house tournament today. The sides of 2PC and Celestial Wolves. And since the last cast of the in-house tournament for Militia, we've had a few changes up, and we are going straight into it with Xerox, Winston, Nick, Sock, aka on the Brigitte, so Fleesh, Anna, gonna be Yoda, Tracer, and Sombra. On the side, it's gonna be Diva, has to be Kiri with the Sojourn. Wolfpack down early, followed by Zappa. Backline going in heavily with Yoda in. Some goes down to Capricios.
Sweet dreams.
Cherika's Kiriko. I think did Breeze to get the last little bit, so therefore first camp goes through to 2PC versus Celestial Wolves here. Obviously the match up here is going to be very interesting to see. See the re-engage here coming from Celestial Wolves. Here comes the dive into the backline. Next with 2. Zephyr down early, but down goes in quick turn. And Asmus down as well on top of Zephyr. Sock goes down again to freeze his Diva, but the Wolfpack and Karaka is down again. Cherika, correction. Diva are looking for the re-engage here for this dive crawly map here. Hank comes through onto the Diva from the Sombra player. Looking for a re-engagement here. He's going to be the side of Celestial Wolves and on board with the Diva. See the dive from Xerox. Here comes the collapse onto Sombra as well. Down goes the Trace, down goes Sombra. Double DPS inside into PC. Looking stronger, Artemis goes down, Zephyr goes down to Xerox. Pull out, guard, absorbed by the Diva. Nervous out onto the Winston early. Catches Wolfpack as well. D-Mech out, losing mech quite early. Freeze does, but loses their life to Yoden. Into the backline goes to Winston. Looking for late takes there. Artemis comes down. Post-up there. Rush is engaged, but that is 100-0 on the first sub map of Oasis.
1-0. Ready for battle.
Obviously looking strong is both sides teams here today, but the one that definitely looks stronger, even though they are currently ringing 2 people that are not on their roster, is going to be the side of 2PC, Xerox and Yoden, going to be those 2 ringers, since the rules have changed with the in-house tournament, which is why the last cast stopped early, is because that was not allowed to have one. Now you can have 2. You cannot have more than 2. So just bring up this, make sure that I can do that. Because I'm so unfamiliar. Looking here at the side of 2PC, also with the engagement here. No delay on today's stream, unlike normal, but we are at a early engagement here from 2PC. Sudo does go into the wall the doorway. No early charge spawn here for them. It's going to be the roll on either side and freeze with a Junkie Queen here. This one off the map though goes Artemis already. So getting that one. Down goes in. I need a hug. Wolfpack down as well. He's finally scored off in the back line of the team of 2PC. Going to look at the re-engagement here from Celestial Walls. The Zephyr now going to go over to the zone to get themselves on the ball. There's a few bullets in. Seesaw. Shut down early to the Dragon Blade. Green Yoda goes down to the Queen. Three's getting the 2k there. And out. Towards the spawn goes the Dream. So please, unfortunately, nothing that they can do outside of just existing. So I've got same in-house on with Blackpool and bands here, so one team can ban each character. I believe the bans were going to be hasn't banned onto the engage comes 2PC already down 3 members on the Celestials. Zephyr trying to get out with their life, Yoden catches them down. Re-engagement here gonna be for the side of Celestial Wolves. Eventually their backline though does mean that they're going to be a little bit later. Gets caught off guard, does I need a hug. Down early to Zephyr. Out comes the rush. Out comes a tectonic shock as well in the rush, and down goes Yoden. Two ults, two major ults there for one kill. Obviously the fact that was costly. It'll be a little bit more. In comes the charge. Doesn't catch with the Venture though. Hit the back line. Goes Zephyr. Also 1 point. Safleesh takes care of Asmus. Reese follows suit. Back down. Zephyr down. That's a full team wipe in the favour of 2PC. Already up to 60% and climbing. Both sides pretty even on this interior map.
Excavation initiation.
Here comes a tectonic shock. Full I need a hug. Connection Wolfpack at spawn. Xerox though with 2 kills. Yeah, I need to hug calls up with another one onto Fresh freeze correction. As already up to 90%, so final fight territory here now for 2PC here. Looking for a re-engagement. It's going to be the side of Wolfpack. No engagement though. Wolfpack down. Out comes the shatter. Out comes the kills. No touch available. For the side of Celestial Wolves outside of the Queen. Queen up point. Nothing that they can do. Xerox does get the kill, does get the flip back to their side, 100% and 67% to the map win goes to 2PC. However, since we are using scrim code, we do go to 3 maps. All 3 maps have to be played here, no matter
Ready
what.
for battle.
Also quickly have a drink. A little bit of lovely contradictions and a little bit of hatred between the 2 teams happening in chat. But this is for fun. This is not a official match for the in-house tournament. It is just a practice for them and a scrim to see if they can do anything with this. This being an unofficial one means that none of these maps do count for points. However, with already
Capture the
the
objective.
map going in the way of 2PC, we'll go to and look over at Celestial Wolves for potential re-engagement here. Unfortunately, already down low is going to be Cephas. Slive out from the go Wolfpack on board. Looking for the shots, knowing they will have the ability if they can come too far. Sees the Juno, doesn't connect though. So Leash again, a little bit over the body there. Some down to half health. Wolfpack, no making their name known in the server. Lovely 360 aerial shot. Styling on the Reinhardt. Back to spawn goes Wolfpack, but not the way that they were trying to do. Looking here at both sides with another engagement. I'll switch over to the Moira here, and finally Freeze goes to the Reinhardt to contest. Ryan on Ryan action, gonna be on this Gardens map. So I'm down early, Wolfpack, takes go, done. But Jericho them early, Wolfpack falls suit. Xerox trying to come there, on board with Reinhardt player. Finds Freeze. Shut it out, does not connect with anything, but does not need to. The damage was already dealt. Blade in the backline, I need a hug, gets suit. Down goes Shuriken again. Immortality field, not going to help you there. Freeze looking for another engagement here. Deep Punk's already out from the Genji. Down they go. I need a hug goes out. Freeze taking care of that mission. Right on right here, action here. Pink goes in the way of the Xerox. A orbital in the spawn for 2PC here. Final point territory as well. And on point, somehow, is Wolfpack. But unfortunately, goes out to the headshot to Genji. Although I need a hug. Final point territory still here in favour of 2PC. They might just make this a 3-0. This Oasis. This map was chosen by Wolfpack, by the way, and they do not get anything. No, none of the sub-maps go in the way of Celestial Wolves, and 3-0 goes the side of 2PC. Down! With that, we now look at the next picks here for potential map choices. Obviously, going to be Celestial Wolves known as Team 2, and 2PC are Team 1. Hello, Kyria. I see you in the lobby. So honestly, yes, 2PC go 1-0 there. With a very strong look there from 2PC. Obviously, with an escort up next, Junkertown, Rialto, Shambali, Butcherprint Gibraltar. I don't know where Celestial want to take us here. Shinigami comes in over Wolfpack, aka Hokage. map choice here being an interesting issue. The fact that yep, Sock is Kyria, since you're in the watch along lobby, you can spectate either team. It's up to you if you want to spectate a specific team or not, though. Just ask Fleece to set your team to whatever team you want to watch. Thank you, Kyria. That was quicker than what I was typing. Is she still here? Yes, she is. Ooh, Drinkertown here, picked by Celestial Wolves. Interesting choice. But understandable. Although, if they were going Drinkertown, I would have kept. A Life Weaver ban here. That okay, okay, Fleesh, okay. For some strange reason, Sir Fleesh with 2PC decided to ban the Weaver. Poor Artemis. Getting picked on again. A Sombra ban? Okay, so I need a hug being targeted with that ban. We'll see how this fares out. Although, if I was Wolfpack, I would have kept Hokage out, Matt staying in. Especially since it's a Widow Widow map that can easily be taken advantage of in the factor of, you know, points control for first point. Yes, it's understandable to try out all the team members, but at the end of the day, it's whatever. Valkyrie has control.
Welcome to Junkertown.
Apparently,
Ready
police
for battle.
police trusts in Valkyrie, as we just have a Reinhardt run towards us, even though it's assembling. So we're just waiting for the rest of the 2PC here to come out of spawn. Okay, Shinigami on the Widow, Freeze on the Hazard, Zephyr on the... Okay, is it going to be the Frail or the Soldier on here, Zephyr? Cherika going to be on the Kiriko and Artemis on the Zen. They've not swapped Leash and... Okay, they've swapped Leash and Yoden to support
Into darkness.
DPS. Which I did not think was allowed.
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop the
Looking at
payload.
where they wanted to stand here for the 2PC. Reinhardt's going to be up on this high ground. Shinigami changes to the Tracer from the Widowmaker after potential into that line. That's when the HP goes. Target actually. Time to get Mega Health Fight already. I need a hug. Takes care of Cherika though. They're not down early. Zephyr does follow up after Leash has a beam in that base. And held down as well. They're followed by Freeze. All that Celestial Wolves need to do really here is regroup. They are staggering themselves out. And the hug with a 2-piece silence, Shinigami down first and Cherika second. Looking over how aggressive 2PC want to play here. Artemis as well down. Need to regroup here. It really does decide on the Celestial Wolf. Wait for the Moira. Cherika down to something HP there. And then I comes out onto the Kiriko. Main fight. Engagement here from the tank and DPS line of Zephyr and Freeze. Looking for anything here. Freeze. Comes up on. Does connect. Double pulse bomb! Shinigami takes care of some Leash Song in the backline, taking care of DPS and support player. Into the backline goes Freeze down. I need a hug, trying their best to take a 3v1. That unfortunately does not work. Up on the high ground, the rest of us is passing now. As first point captured for the side of Celestial Wolves here. Set down early, then Leash also follows up. Kill Yoden down. Sok does get the Kiriko down. Sorry, Tracer correction. Or with the Lucio player back. He's already at 50% to another beat here. Okay, wanting to take those Sok here. Into the back line. Asmus takes heroes. Big spot down here for the side of the 2PC. I have to rethink how they want to play though. The next spot is going to be down here for both sides of the Celestial Ruins. Asmus down as well means no healing now for the tank outside of health packs and the passive. Into the back line goes the tank. Takes care of I need a hug.
I'm with you.
Which is one of the longest player names that we do have in the tournament. Top down again, Freeze getting 2 in that fight. As we come up to point B, less than a second left to go. No re-engagement here for the side of 2PC. Coming in this side area. There goes downfall, connects move, slot and kills him, in fact. Freeze wins over onto the casting, into the backline now, goes to the hazard. And by the way, the side of 2PC, banning hazard on the first map means they cannot ban hazard again for the rest of the series. And, well, let's put it this way. Freeze looking heavily nasty on this hazard. And the hot dog gets Echo with the 8 assistance of Xenox. Into the backline goes the hog. Jericho down again. A little bit of a stagger there right out of us. On the sideline. Abby. Team 1v1 with Alicia. See, he's the fact that there's some. Now we're getting after this. Up into headshot with a continual rush on top means nothing with a whole hog. Beat, I believe, is not on the table yet. The fact that unfortunately Sherika does lose double move now into the spawn ball. Wolfpack, as I'm about to say something in regards to the RC fight, you now look at this team fight and think, what just happened? Asmus gonna be all alone. The high ground now. Something down early.
The battle ignites me.
60 seconds.
Jericho down, turning the Gabby falls to the engagement into the backline and in towards the spawn door. It's heavily aggressive here. Asmus down as well leads to the fact that the point payload is just to the other side of the doorway. Out comes the pig tag, just connected with Marissa. Up to the high ground goes. Please taking care of that. In comes the blade, no nano on top, does connect his sock, connect, kill his sock. Well, Xenox finally falls to Freeze's Marissa. As OT is here in 10 seconds time. So Fleesh, almost Genji falls as well. Pulse bomb in hand ready with Shinigami. With the only smoke there out, does connect with 3 members, a whole hog again for Xenox. Looking for engagement. And in comes the pulse bomb, does not in comes the Terror Surge. Got them very quickly, did freeze. Kills Xenox for their time. Down goes that was the Artemis goal. Lessons kills Sock. OT still ticking on, by the way. And this is going to be an OT push into C. Played out here. Next was Artemis. Falling final touch. Bubble hit. Now we're going to be Xenaton and Zarya. Race got to be fighting. I need to hook down. Followed by Jericho. Followed by Shinigami. Got to be a brawl onto the point to get into C. This might not even be an overtime push into C. It might just be here. It might be now. No final push, no final ticks here. 2 points.
Score.
Correction,
0
they did somehow
to 2.
get it to 3.
Switching sides.
Apparently. To the overlay.
Ready for battle.
No, they just didn't. So that's where they need to get to. But since we're running scrim rules, what 2PC need to do is get to the golden box of victory to have the win, and then, and only then, do need to get the slight little bit more for a full map completion. However, Celestial was looking highly strong on that attack phase. Let's see what they can do on their defense phase. And Asma still sticking with this Moira. Shinigami on the Tracer. Cherika on the Kiriko, still with a Zephyr on the Sojourn.
5,
Freeze
4,
on the Arissa.
3, 2.
On the side of
1.
2PC, it's going to
Attackers
be
incoming.
Xenox on the Reinhardt yet again.
Stop
got
the
the-
field.
Yoden on the Moira. Few shots are out onto the side of 2PC. Down goes Xenox, or Zephyr, correction. See a few headshots from. How you recall. Don't be so leash over to Freya though. So on the Anna. That's going to be a team wipe and team clearance here in favour of 2PC. And now they can get this payload. Shinigami up on the sidelines, trying to get themselves one, going on board with the Tracer as they fall over to the Surf Leash Sojourn. And your health goes down early though to Freeze. Goes down to Super HP due to the fact that there is a antidote also in that area. Zephyr does kill Xenox after Artemis does fall, but thankfully there is a little bit of assistance here for the tank of Freezer, and he goes out. Here comes the CNC to contact, but down the Arissa, there's nothing there that can be done. A few more shots from the Anna as well as a few shots from the Sojourn means that there is no contest to A. And we're up to a almost 5-minute time bank here for the side of 2PC to get to B, to get to C, and Zephyr goes down, caught off guard with the early engagement here from 2PC. Nothing at here. There goes Shaka. Down goes Shaka. Arissa down, going over to the second page 3, due to the fact that Dash 3 comes out, Blade comes out, King next for Zephyr, but does go down to the Artemis. And all this time, by the way guys, the payload has been moving. Shinigami, another
This
kill on
ends
the
now.
Sark, another pulse bomb kill. Overclock Kid is contested from Surf Leash. Early engagement now for the side of Celestial Wolves. Rush out. Artemis down early. but down goes the other as well. But two members can fall very quickly. Now Genji here for the side of 2PC as well. It's a all-way with a Orisa that had no healing, no assistance. And looking for the backline now that Genji. Here goes the Reinhardt, looking for the engagement. Next with Zephyr, down they go to the other soldier of Sir Fleesh. Sir Fleesh getting a 2-piece there, Shinigami falls as well. Xenox does take care of the Gyoko as well, just for the pressure. Now it's going to be a Winston versus Reinhardt matchup. Looking for anything that might work here is going to be the side of Celestial. All this time, by the way, Halo has been moving slowly. Two members got to be on that for to finish that point. Pepper down though, Artemis follows suit. Shinigami does take care of something yet again. As well as I'm in the hug. Falling down, falling short. Connection onto the back line, but does fall himself. Gumby already looking at a potential full map completion now. With finally a little bit of stoppage here. 3 minutes 30 on the clock though for the side of 2PC. Easily they can get the finalization of the map because there's the golden box of victory. That's all they need to get to win the map. Again, now 3 minutes on the clock. Going to be up on this high ground is going to be the Winston and the team of Celestial. But on to the point goes the Reinhardt. Versing the early dive from Celestial that we did not want to do. And he comes some anti-nade go onto the backline. Our health is the Reinhardt here. He tries to out well, a full spot onto Sword. Getting a but does fall to Reinhardt. And that is just going to be foil cap here for the side of 2PC. Going 2-0
This
in
ends
scrim
now.
And practice for the in-house tournament. Final contest is going to be here from Winston. Already there is going to be engagement. Definitely with 2 is not enough. There is a blade on the point. There is just going to be the Genji, just going to be the Tracer. On the point is Artemis to keep the Tracer alive. Ingram's finally
This ends now.
In comes the overclock from Sir Fleesh now to engage the fight early, and it might just get this here and now. Sir Fleesh down early though, Xenox does fall as well. Just going to be the immortality field that falls for the side of Celestial. Gumby already looking down at 1 minute 30 left on the clock, and it's just a slipper away from the win there for the side of 2PC, but already the cart is moving backwards. Somehow Celestial get their foot in this map, get a little bit of hope in although Sir Fleesh getting his hands dirty, Song also getting his hands dirty. We watch the fight as the full spawn comes through for the Tracer. No contested again. And that is going to be full map completion.
Round 2 complete. Draw.
2-0 here for the side on 2PC V4Console. And looking strong towards the side of Celestial on that game. Artemis here, assisting with kills, assisting keeping the tank alive.
Surrender to my will.
Quick coalescence there to keep the tank alive. Killed the support of the Lucio. And we go now to, I believe it is push. No, correction, it's flashpoint. Sorry, Kiri, I should have explained that to you. Right, whilst the map unbounds come through, I'm going to quickly step away from my mic and quickly go grab myself a drink because I did not grab one before streaming. It's going to be a Saravasa. Saravasa here, picked by Celestial Wolves, is kind of an interesting choice. But with that being said, the percentage for map choices has been either got New Drunk City out or Saravasa. New Drunk City has been picked a total of 4 times, which means that it's currently sitting at a pick rate of 2%, whereas Saravasa is sitting at a 97%. The Tracer bound Shinigami getting stopped in his tracks for his shenanigans to for Sulk. Okay, Reinhardt's ban for the side of Celestial Wolves, targeting Xenox's Reinhardt with a brawl here. Looking at both teams for the brawl correction is going to be an interesting factor. So it's most likely going to be the mirror. But we'll see.
Traveling to Saravasa.
As we go into Saravasa.
Ready for battle. So, I didn't realise that Xenox didn't notice that his Reinhardt's got banned. So I've been looking over at the side of 2PC here. I'm going to be going the Venture Hazard Lucio Kiri as well as the Genji. So please, another role switch to the tank this time. Xenox is going to be on the Venture. Osmus, Baptiste, Shigami, Junkrat. Okay, they are going an interesting variation of brawl with the Junkrat. talking about the Junkrat, the Lightning Hug takes care of Shinigami. Early engagement here for 2PC. Lucky to dominate the team of Celestial Wolves here before they can even contest the points. Yes, so Fleece, you did indeed fall into the trap. Looks down at the trap there. That is my job, good sir, to point out your mistakes. You don't need to point it out yourself. Got me the re-engagement though, looking for the side of Zosso Wolves. Reckon down early, shouldn't have before to and Hug and Surfleash going down hands from 30. As we start, does take over Surfleash, but the rest of the team was Celestial Wolves do fall to 2PC. Venture looking for an early engagement here. What gets caught out by the Junkrat? Yeah, you're watching my stream, but even with that early death for the side of Celestial, 2PC with the cap on to Market, now over to Gardens. Looking for the engagement here.
Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds.
Excavation initiation!
Excavation confirmed. Sonic Shock. No, next one save. Okay, let's go to Mercy. Some reason. But nothing that we can do. Just another team wipe in favour of 2PC here. Capture comes through for the side of 2PC. That's going to be the Hazard versus Hazard. Beat out. Connects with all 5 members of 2PC. As the engagement to the spawn doors comes through. Aggression here on the side of 2PC to show who's being dominant in this map, who is wanted to be dominant in the rest of the series. Foul Mercy combination. Nothing to scoff at. If you can get it right. Come on and fire. Fire down though to Xenox's Venture. Goldash gets Yufara and Choker goes down as well. That's 2 points already. Now we go over to Temple. Other side of the map here. Says Xenox. The
Justice reigns from
there
above.
comes the barrage. Shot down though by the Hulk. Here comes the Tavon shot though. Unbothered. And the collapse from 2PC doing everything that needs to be done there.
But now tables have turned, and 2PC being forced towards their spawn door, but they don't care. Resources go down, but that does mean that exactly 50% was captured here for the side of 2PC. For the front team now. Socket looking for the re-engagement. Engagement comes down. Going to take care of Shinigami. Resurrection out. Does connect with full damage of 2PC here. Definitely does fall early. Then followed by more awesomeness. Not finding anything there. Fight goes again into the favour of 2PC. Flip comes back through at 75%. Downfall comes out. Does not get any value from it now. So the police does go fall down, but unfortunately 3 members down, front side row. And that is just going to be the map play. Let's see if 2PC will take us all the way for 5-0 on Flashpoint as well. Don't know, we don't. It's going to be interesting. It hasn't come out. Resurrection comes out. Does get Shinigami off. But unfortunately, no one else from the side of Celestial is going to be standing.
Justice reigns from above.
Barrage onto point, connects with Sock.
Points as good as
Zephyr
ours.
again. Takes care of the Farah. Takes care of the issue. I will quickly hit the tab for you guys so you can see everything that's happening here. Clearly, the site. As I say that, Freeze does take care of Jordan. Shinigami does take care of
Excavation initiation.
Just falls down to Xanax. Sock goes down to Shinigami yet again, but does fall himself to Silk Leash. TikTok Shocker ready here for Zephyr. Enemy.
Excavation initiation.
Here comes the Tectonic. Enemy side, but unable to get anything. Resurrection does come out though onto Arceus.
Tear that down!
4-0.
Flashpoint. Palace.
Come on, me then!
Palace for the final for the side of 2PC to see if we can get a 5-0 on Sir Russell. Again, another map here picked by the side of Celestial. And the boy,
On the objective. You want
it's
to
good for free. It's just good. I'm not going to get me. What is unlocked is treasured by 2PC as well.
Plotting out the dig site.
From Zephyr, now comes the tectonic shot though for Xanax to execute both supports.
Justice rains from above.
Okay, we'll leave them right now. After my game was stuttering, and that is going to be a 5-0. 2PC, making that map their home turf in one easy way.
Play of the game.
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
So I'm going to see face it
Fucking roll reaction.
for the engagement, and there is to boot off the map. Hybrid choice here for Wolfpack's team for Celestial Wolves. Icon Vault, Kings Row, Midtown, and Numbani. Wolfpack in over Zephyr. Substitutes come out before the map gets underway and picked. And the King's Row, also referred to in Militia as Scrim's Row, has had a 99% pick rate in all of the in-house tournament here. Mic volume too low. Apparently my mic volume is too low. Don't know why that would be. I can look at my decibels right now and I can see that I am perfectly loud enough. It might be the difference between game to me though, so I can turn that down to -4 decibel and we'll go from there. And it's going to be the Brigitte ban here for the side of Celestial Wolves. I did not see the ban for 2PC though. They haven't banned yet, that's right. And it's going to be the Ramatra ban here for 2PC. So round Brigitte, looking at a potential Rhine v Rhine situation, especially with the King's Row, especially with the Ramatra being out of for this map. So it's either going to be the Russa or it's going to be the Rhine mirror. Either or.
Now entering King's Row. Ready for battle.
Shinigami attack. Looking at the Widowmaker.
as they have chosen King's Row at Winter for the map choice. We do have the payload just in here, which will be the side or sleigh, however you want to say it, and it's gonna be, oh boy, are we about to be in for a treat. Wolfpack on the attack, looking for potential first pick with the Widowmaker.
Let's get some healing beats going.
A friend of mine has a massive collection of vintage vinyl.
That's sick. If they want, I could send them some stuff too.
Iggy would love that.
Hey teams, if
Everyone
you're
ready?
in game,
Last
please
rounds.
don't
5,
be
4,
watching
3,
the cast.
1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Wolfpack looking for engagement already on board with the Widowmaker. Sees their opportunity. Kicks to Reinhardt. So flash down to freeze is Reinhardt himself. A few dinks there from the Widowmaker. We'll see on board for a moment. There might be won't be on board for and what as 2PC are just going to be into the back line here. Wolfpack takes a shot at the Genji, being a headshot, gets deflected into him. Gotta be Widow versus Widow, so Fleesh down first out. Here comes the shatter. Connects with the Genji down to health. I need her goes. There goes Wolfpack down, so I need a hard. Now comes the pulse bomb here, connects with Sir Fleesh. Freeze into the backline. Now moves out onto the enemy Reinhardt, on board with Freeze here. Denox being able to play the Reinhardt again is very happy. Here comes the charge. Here comes Wolf. Celestial Wolves. So just following here the side of Celestial Wolves against 2PC versus the 4Console. Re-engagement here. Takes care of Jericho. And here comes the Chatter though. The next one great. Osmos down early, Freeze in the follow suit. Down goes Wolfpack, and back to spawn goes Celestial.
Disrupting.
First one already engaged here, full side of Surfleash. Into spawn doors goes to PC. Surfleash down though. Yoden goes for suit. Freeze getting that one. 1v1 goes in the way of Shinigami. And going to be looking to take out the point. It's going to be Celestial. But up onto the high ground goes to two tanks. The right battle at height is always a funny thing to see. Blade comes out, deflect onto Wolfpack, Draco goes down to the blade itself. But I need a hug. Goes down to the right now. Boost out, Shinigami takes care of the Tracer 1v1. Guys, I just had to keep not releasing every so often because my roommate decided to come bug me at the worst time, even though they're not at that time. Casting. Up onto high ground is 2PC. Looking for an engagement into the backline. Finds Wolfpack. Down to 15 seconds and counting. It's going to be Celestial. Shatter comes out! Connection onto the core freeze. Nothing he can do there. Cherika does take care of the Ana of the stock, but no time left in the bank. Just going to be the Artemis on point with the Tracer. OT bleeds away, and that is where the payload stops.
Score 0-1. Switching sides.
Heavily aggressive from the side of 2PC here. There is the golden box of victory. Again, with us playing scrim rules, it means that they don't just have to take it to where that golden box of victory is. They have to completely get the full map. And the Widow Jewel is being requested by Shinigami.
5, 4.
Wolfpack to the Freya.
1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Let's get this done.
By your side.
Sniper! Let me give you a shot.
Wolfpack already connected with goes down. Gonna be arrested now for freeze. Down one though is gonna be Celestial. Correction, make that two. Artemis falls to the headshot from Surfleash's Widowmaker. On board with the Widow. As they fall to Shinigami's Widow. Up to the high ground. Another headshot connection. First team left in the bank here for 2PC to connect, to get all the map. Wolfpack down early yet again. Cherika also down early. Shinigami also falls to the Widow. Surfleash has a visor in hand, able to make sure that this fight, this potential last fight for B, and the map before the confirmation of the team win comes through. Hopefully they'll see each other. There is the connection. There is the dive. I need a hug. Get both the.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Sights out.
No one can hide from my sight.
Do you think I'll be takes care of hug? I deserve that. So hug. Shunigami gets a nice shot off with sights enabled. That's a 7 HP though. He does good with it. I'll bother. Also, that going goes. Shunigami looking for anything, but already game is over. The game is already won. It's already a 4-0 to 2PC. Now it's going to be Wolfpack over to the Symmetra. Looking, Shinigami takes care of one already self-leashed down. One more. Gets a blade engaging in their face for their troubles.
Stop the payload from moving.
I've been waiting for a challenge. No one can hide from my sight.
That's good. Oh, that's good. Cool. On board with the Widowmaker hit. Looking for any targets that decide to pop this.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
Their heads. Season. In comes the song. Connects. For Shinigami. Taken care of by I Need Hug. That's 3-man there for the Genji. Breeze, demacked. Down to some HP, gets it staggered out as well. Let's take out the entry down. Bashing now here for Shinigami. He's run up. That's out! Connection should. Shinigami down. In comes another rush into the backline. Onto the point goes the ball. Connection only with the lamp or sock. And that is all free map completion. 4-0 for the side of 2PCv4Console.
Play of the game.
Shinigami getting the play of the game as we watch the POV. We saw it light up the feed. There's one. Here comes the other. And has Hug come after them. Final map. Push. And unfortunately, I do not believe, even though I want to try and think there is a chance for Celestial to have any semblance of a look here. It's going to be pretty much a 5-0 here today. I don't like to say it early, but just with the play styles of both teams, one team's more aggressive than the other, and I don't believe there is going to be any substitutions. Colosseo. So honestly wanting to stay with Brawly-esque maps, but in my honest opinion, they have not looked strong on the Brawl maps. Celestial Wolves may need to switch up their game plan. There has been light at the end of the tunnel, especially with the Flashpoint and Hybrid. Flashpoint, yes, it was a 5-0, but there were still glimpses of hope for the side of Celestial Wolves. And that Hybrid definitely was a lot closer than it should have been, with how the Escort and Control went earlier. Kyria, do you want to remind them that they can't ban the same role since they are using tournament rules? Oh, I did not read that. That they banned the Dracu. I thought they were banning the Hanzo. Oh, they were saying jokingly about the Hanzo. Cool. I misread it. My bad. So Free's not being able to play the signature queen here on Colosseo,
Arriving at
and the fact that there is going to be no Genji here. Xenox on the ball. If this is what he comes out with from the get-go, I'm going to be intrigued, and by the looks of it, with his positioning, he is indeed going to be rolling out with this.
Hello.
Going to be Freya for Surf Leash. Eli here for Sock.
Hello.
I need a hug. Get to pick as well as Yod. Shinigami going to be going over to the Sombra.
Hola.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Objective
Doors are
unlocks
open.
in 30 seconds.
Zarya here for Freeze. And it is indeed going to be the ball for Xenox.
Scanning
this position.
Going on ball with the ball. As he accidentally rolls into the backline. Finds Wolfpack early. Finds the backline. Finds the back. Asmus down though to Yoda. Xenox though was clearing the house. And Shinigami, again, does not like Sock. Bot temporarily stops, Wolfpack down again. Mauga now for Freeze, connects with I Need a Hug, Sock goes down to Shinigami yet again.
Not so fast.
But Shinigami does fall. Bot does a return back to neutral and starts pushing the side of Celestial's barrier away from their spawns. In comes the ball, looking for him to engage. Looks, Yoden finds Wolfpack, In comes the engage from the aggressive team. In comes the stomp. No connection, no assistance, no help. More than an Alga. Open, dying. And in hard, taking that one further along. Bot continues to push here. Structure shot does come out. With the mines towards the point. In comes the ball shot. Connects for two. With a death blossom from I Need a Hug onto the back line, onto the support. So ultimately falls. Wolfpack also fell. And just going to be the Mauga here to die alone. Artemis though falls down, and the hug getting that confirmation as well as the assistance there.
Apagando las luces.
To contest this point for as long as possible. Yoden being the pest here. Bot finally back in control of Celestial Wolves. Out here, full man hit. With that, Cage comes out, connects with Lucio. Minefield on top of the Cage, equals to just death, but Artemis, no escape from there for the Jericho. Shinigami also falls to Sort, Wolfpack falls to Fleesh. Finalization also of Freeze as well.
On you.
Looking at the Somber Hill, looking at what they can do. TP went out to assist with the help. Next on the ball with a nice hack. Virus on top of it to make sure that their health is dying and dwindling. No connection involved with that one. On top of the only retreat down to really a sub retreat now. EMP again here, ready for Shinigami, but gets caught out by Xenox. Xenox killing on Artemis as well in the meantime. Now I've got to be watching the Mauga as they go down as well. Again, Bot goes back to the possession of 2PC here, looking for extension, looking for this point. There is indeed forward spawns activated. Minefield out again, connects with Shinigami. Pulse Bomb is engaged here from the Tracer of Subleash. Does not connect that with anything. Xenix does kill the Mauga again of Freeze. And a Death Blossom in the spawn does connect only with Artemis. With a cage match on top of it, meaning no value from the Baptiste Souls and the anti-milligram goes players from both sides. Going on board with Surf Leash, looking for engagements. Looking for the kills. Finds a Mauga to the head. Artemis does fall with Wolfpack in the meantime, but down goes the members of 2PC. Ball goes back to neutral. Forward spawn no longer in effect here for the side of 2PC. In comes the ball though. Simon onto the Brigitte of Churika. They fall. I need Hug falls up with Wolfpack. On board with Maga. Close to dying.
Enemy's got the robot. Don't let him get away.
Time to save the world. Game on! Nothing gets past me. Diving in. Equing them.
Tracer found. Surf Leash. Recall out.
They're pushing ahead.
Wolfpack down though to a snipe shot with the Hellfire shotguns. Surf Leash found again. Down to the WHP. Goes to the Tracer. No engagement here. EP onto Surf Shot. As well as Yoda. Spot only being covered there. No one else got hit with that. Minefield's on top for people. Wolfpack down, going to the hug thing, get the bit, another name. Coming down to the final jump right now. Down goes Sarko, finally to beat out. Next ship onto 4 members of 2PC here. Jericho down though, Wolfpack down as well. Then goes down to a 9 hit. Blossom hits 2, Artemis down, Jericho down. That is just going to be full point here for the side of 2PC. 5-0 for the 2-player PC v4 console. Heavily aggression from the side of the team as Sok gets the play of the game here. Looking for anyone to get anything done. Interesting. That is all 5 maps, that is all 5 points. The players wanted one more main carrier doing our jobs for London. That is everything. Viewers, chat, audience, thoughts, comments, is there anything in your guys' opinion that you guys feel like poor Celestial could have done, as I invite Sir Fleesh, Miss Big Fleesh, to come join me on the stage, as well as Mr. Met.
Yep,
Hello.
the wolves are here.
Both teams.
Fleeced. GG, mate. GG. Absolute GG.
I have to agree. Congratulations with both teams, especially congratulations to PCv4Console for the win. 5-0 in the end. Felice, I'll come to you first with questions for this post-match interview. Do you feel like there was anything that you guys could have done better, or do you feel like you were playing at the best for your team?
So first of all, we didn't have our main team, so we had two ringers come in, Gatekeeper and Yodem. We were missing Arc, we were missing Godly, we were missing BBI, we were missing Vernal. So we missed basically a bunch of our core players, but we just wanted to get the game going so that we don't waste other teams' time and just for fun, since I was bored and the rest of the team wanted to scrim. But like, I could have done a lot better. I'm not playing DPS. I just played it for fun, but I couldn't play other roles because I'm exhausted from football. So I don't know. There's more communication between us, but that comes when their captain isn't exhausted.
Fair enough. We did see you switch between all three roles throughout the whole scrim. Was that planned that you was going to end up having to do that, or was that you came up with it on the fly?
So me playing support, that's the role I signed up for. My main role that I'm playing, but tank, that's our secrets were revealed now. It's like a very mobile hazard comp that we run, that we've played in 4.6 scrims before, a couple times before. So that was our secret comp that we run. Not so secret anymore, but I was mainly playing tank and support. DPS, I played it because I wanted to. I wanted to Widow diff. Matt, and I wanted to chase it Shinigami, or Horikage, but I failed.
Yeah, you did get your head taken up by Hokage. Looks down at the audience. Hello, Hokage. But in your opinion, in your team, before I go to Celestial Wolves, do you feel like there is anyone on your team that stood out the most as a potential player of the match?
If we don't say Florence, I think it's gotta be Florence. Multiple time we had 3, 4K, 5. Almost, I think there was a couple 5K blades in there. Like, he's an amazing Genji player.
Yeah, Florence, aka I Need a Hug, very accurately named. Do you need a hug though, Florence? I joke. Matt, we come to you. Commiserations, first of all. What do you feel could have worked better with your team?
Well, there's probably a few things that we could definitely work on, mostly like communications, working on who we're targeting, and possibly if we're able to try and get more practice time together. Because there's some of us who haven't actually played together. We've had one actual practice as a 5-stack, but we had some of the others have been busy outside of Overwatch, so I fully understand that, and I respect that, as not just as a captain but as basically a friend to all of these guys. I understand real life is more important than this game. I will say it out loud, and yeah, I spend too much time on this game sometimes, but overall, even though with everything that happened even though we like lost pretty much every single game, I want to make this purely clear. I couldn't be more proud of this team. They went out there, they did their absolute best, and as a captain and as a friend, I couldn't be more freaking proud of these guys. They really, really did show up today. I couldn't be more proud.
Add to that very quickly, because the escort, a little bit of the flashpoint, as well as the hybrid, all looked extremely close at times, especially the escort and the hybrid, looking the strongest areas of your team composition, and slightly figuring out the other team. What comes next for Celestial? How do you go about practicing with your team, especially with issues of people not being around, or this, that, or the other?
Well, we'll probably try and to be honest, I'm not going to put this on the team. It's mostly my fault. I feel like I should have actually tried to do more practices with the team, tried to get more of the team around, and tried to let them know when practices were, and try and get them together as a group. But most of the time I was like just individually picking people out when they were around and playing with them so that they could play and learn, like get to talk to me, get to know me, because as we all know, I've just become the captain of this team. And to be honest, some of these guys don't even know me from Adam, and that is an English term before anyone asks. And basically I wanted them to know who I was so that I can try and build that synergy with the team. And so going forward from here, we're going to possibly look over the VODs, see what we could have done better, try and learn what mistakes we've made, try and learn, get better, and grow as a team, not as just individual people, but as a group. And that's basically like every decision that was made tonight. It wasn't just one person saying, right, we're picking this, and that's it. We were all talking about it. We were trying to make it as open as possible. If anybody thought something different, we would talk about it and see where we would go from there. So every decision that was made tonight was as a group and not as just individual people. Yes, I may be the captain of this, but I'm not a captain without my team. And as I said before, I'm so proud of my team.
That, in my opinion, is very well said. In your opinion, who was the best player on your team, in your opinion, for player of the match?
To be honest, I would love to give it to each and every single one of them because they all played really, really well. But I will say there was one person that did stand out to me and even corrected me on Widow, which like I really did take the advice, and I want to personally say thank you to that person for doing it. But that person is it Shin? I call him Shin because it was our tracer.
Oh, Shinigami, aka Hokage.
Shinigami, that's it. Yeah.
So
yeah, I call him Shin because I can't.
Player of the matches
because
my captains. Yeah. Congratulations again to 2PC. Obviously, this was not an official matchup. This was a scrim variation for our in-house tournament. Just whilst we're getting stuff sorted out in the back lines. Final words for your teams. I'll start with Fleesh. Any things that you want to say that are to the members of your team that are here?
Who's here, first of all?
You got
Just Sock. Sock and Gatekeeper ring. I don't know. I don't really have much. I'm kind of half asleep.
Fair enough. We'll let you two go. Thanks everyone for joining in for the
Well,
post-match interview.
I was going to say there is one thing that I want to say to Fleece's team.
Go on.
Absolutely amazing job tonight. You guys did really, really well. You really did push us to our limits, and I promise you guys now, when you see us in the tournament and it becomes an official match, watch your backs because we're coming for you. We're going to grow, we're going to get better, and you guys are going down next time.
I like fighting words.
Well, you gotta have it. You gotta have it.
But thank you to both captains for joining for a post-match interview. I hope you all the best in your upcoming matches for the actual in-house tournament and potential of whatever you guys can throw at each other, metaphorically. I have to say that for legal purposes.
Damn it.
Thanks everyone for joining in. Thanks everyone for joining in and listening in to me cast all this. And we'll see you when we have a actual in-house tournament match. More news will be coming